My name is Lacey and welcome back to Late Night Coloring Mama. Tonight I thought we'd do a flip through a Joanna Basford coloring book. I'm sure many of you have probably seen flip throughs of this coloring book, but I really just wanted to look at the pictures and enjoy the book. I absolutely love her coloring books, so I thought we'd just look at it together. Joanna Basford's Secret Garden, an Inky Treasure Hunt and Coloring Book. I did get this one off Amazon. I did have some from Hobby Lobby as well. At some point, maybe we'll flip through those too. And look at this on the cover. Inside sleeve, I should say. This is like, you could color all this. This is like cardboard. That would be really pretty to color too. I mean, it doesn't even fit fully on the pages. For those of you that have this coloring book, if you have it, have you colored any of this? It says, tumble down the rabbit hole and find yourself in my inky wonderland. Try to get it in the frame better. You got This Book Belongs To. I would love to learn how to write calligraphy because I think that would be good to write in here. My name or my channel name. Hidden inside this book there are, and they have all these, and I love hidden object. Love hidden object. I used to play computer games all the time that were hidden object years ago, and I would probably still play them. Plus a few butterflies and beetles where only a leg or a wing made it onto the page. At the end of the book is a key that tells exactly what can be found in each picture. So it says, welcome to my inky world of secret gardens. Inside this book, you'll find a magical black and white wonderland full of fantastical flowers and curious plants. There are pictures to color in, mazes to solve, patterns to complete, and lots of space for you to add your own inky drawings. Use felt tip pens to add a splash of color, or a black pen with a fine nib to create your own doodles and details. So felt tip. Peppered throughout the pages, you'll spot half-hidden creepy crawlies and curious little creatures. Search between the blossoms to find the bumblebees, butterflies, and birds that are hidden within. All my favorite things. Use a secret garden list to help you keep track of all the things you have found on the inky treasure hunt so far. Good luck. And I love this whole spread. This would take me a long time to color. Haven't got to color too much this month. I want to do more color and chats, but I'm really trying to squeeze them into my calendar, as I have had quite a busy month. More appointments. I have 3 appointments this month and some other things, birthdays, and just fun things. And you gotta just live in the moment and enjoy those things and take care of yourself too. These are absolutely beautiful. I don't know if they're like mandalas. They look like it to me, but oh my goodness. I would love to color glitter gel pens in here. I think they would look very pretty. And the paper's pretty thick, so that's really nice. There's an owl. You all know that I love owls. Those of you that have watched anyway. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you stay and subscribe. I'd love to chat with you. And little snails on the leaves. Yeah, these definitely look like some type of mandalas, and I love mandalas. Owls, bees. I do need to color more in my books with mandalas, but I've said a lot of times I'm trying to make my way through my books, so that's what we're working on. This says, create more caterpillars. I'm going to say this next one wrong. I know I am. Sorry. Chrysalises and butterflies. So basically you could draw. I'm not a very good drawer, but I would love for my son to draw in here. And maybe have him color it and then I could color the rest. Add inky details to the flowers and the butterflies. That I might be able to do. I'd have to try it. And it's a maze to get to the secret garden door. Makes me think of the movie Secret Garden, and I have not seen that movie since I was a child. I would love to watch that again. Look at these bushes. Create more topiary shapes. Yeah, I'd probably have my son do that because I'm not a drawer. Fill the white space with tangles of vines and flowers. Now that could be fun with a black pen. Draw here what the padlock is locking away. Oh, all the things you could use your imagination on. Oh, I do kind of like how they go from like a lighter to a darker. I love plants. Fill these pots with plants and flowers. My mom always had plants in the backyard and in the front of the house, and it was beautiful, like beautiful. And under their little outside awning area, gazebo that my dad built, something like that. I don't know what the word is for it, but yeah, and he still plants, so their yard's looking really nice. My dad's done a lot of planting with flowers and everything this year so far. Birds in the trees. Look at all those beetles. Oof. And bees. I'm not a bug type of girl, but those would be fun to color different colors. Love this. Would love to have like a stone like that and then have it colored a bunch of pretty colors. There's a well. One of my aunts used to have a fake well in their yard. And I think it was technically used for plants. But when it wasn't, you'd like run over there and look because you'd think it was like a real well when you were a kid. Draw a swarm of butterflies and blossoms. Ooh. If I were to draw, I'd definitely have to use pencil. My son usually draws with like a marker or a pen or something like that. Very pretty. Here's another maze where the bee's trying to get to the flower. Pollinate. This makes me think of some wall art, like all together, different colors. Or like an Afghan with like a bunch of those. And I like the detail. It's like these are hummingbirds with their beaks or noses. Some more flowers. It says complete the floral patterns and add lots of inky details. This is a really neat book. The moths. The flowers. Are those supposed to be sunflowers? I don't know. They kind of look like it. whatever your imagination desires. Surround the sunflower with a swarm of bumblebees. That would be really cool around here. And the lantern with a flurry of moths. I love the lanterns and the trees. I always thought that was pretty. You see that on like TV or people's backyards, and the gates and the nice gazebo. There's even a bird outside. Very pretty. Stars are sparkling. A tree house. So I'm actually recording this a little earlier in the evening. My kids are finishing up their dinner with my husband upstairs. I already ate something small. And it's Mother's Day weekend. You guys will see this after Mother's Day weekend. So happy Mother's Day to you all that are mothers, caregivers, anything, anything motherly. Yes, happy Mother's Day. And we're actually going to have a fire tonight, and the kids are so excited. So I am recording this earlier. My husband's like, go ahead, I'll go take care of the kids. So that's what we're doing. Here's some owls in the tree. Oh my gosh, I love the owls. That'd probably freak me out though at night if you've seen a bunch of eyeballs looking at you from a tree. And a wreath, a spider and a bee and I think a butterfly. Draw a flock of birds perched on the scarecrow. Oh, I love this. This would be a perfect fall picture. I love scarecrows. My dad puts them in the backyard. And I think he has one usually in the front yard. Fill these branches with a chorus of songbirds. Oh, you can just picture stuff in your head. I imagine things a lot. Create more flowering branches. Continue the vine and fill with inky details. So that's really cool. I might be able to do that. Some snails. Sketch some snails and slugs. I might be able to do that too. Carry the key to the secret door. I love mazes. Colored it in and you can draw little things finding your way. That would be cool. It's like a shed. Vegetable garden, which we planted ours, and we planted a lot of different things this year and some of the same, so we're really excited for our garden. Got to try to keep the rabbits out though. We had one rabbit get into our kohlrabi, which I love kohlrabi. That's why my husband planted it. So that might not turn out this year. Watering the flowers. Oh, some lily pads and fish. Those look like koi fish. But not those, but maybe. Some treasure. Fill the pond with fish, frogs, and lily pads. So this is supposed to be a pond. Okay, there's a lily pad. That could be really fun. Grow this garden to fill the page. I might be able to do these, like these kinds of flowers. And maybe some of the other ones. Maybe. That would be fun. Draw a swarm of bumblebees. So cool. Add pretty inky petals to complete the flower garden. Draw tangles of vines and daisy chains. Oh, I love those daisy chains. Tree house, or I would call it my she shed. Oh, the swing and everything. That's so like a dream, you know? A peacock. I feel like I have a lot of things with peacocks. Fill the white space with tiny leaves and blossoms. Fill the white space with lots of butterflies. Oh, I love this. And this is the key to the secret garden. So we'll just, where you can find all the creatures, the insects, you know, all the fun stuff. I don't know if I would circle it or make them stand out more, maybe with a darker color. There's that. The end. So it's like a story, which I absolutely love, and then it continues. So if I took this off, it would be huge. And that would be a big project for me, but that would be fun to take on someday. You can even really color these in too if you wanted. So yes, Joanna Bassford's Secret Garden. Sorry if you guys have seen this a bunch, but I did want to look through it again. And if you haven't, I hope you really liked it. If you like this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And I hope you have a wonderful night and happy coloring. Bye.